Welcome to season 5, where Cherry, my KTM 390 adventure, and me, Aliona, we are going to travel around Peru, Ecuador, and Colombia. Alright, Cherry and I are going for a test ride around Bogota. I want to go up at Montserrat. I think it has the most beautiful viewpoint of Bogota, and we're gonna come down at Calera. So a couple of hours to listen to Cherry, to listen to myself, to check how the camera and the microphone and the sound and everything is working. And then, if everything is good, then we're ready to go. In a couple of days we're leaving. Lane splitting is really the only way you can get around Bogota. This is not a rush hour or anything. It's 11:45 right now, and look at this traffic. So all the motorcycles, they're going in the middle, in between, on the side, anywhere but not in the lane. Not where they're supposed to. Well, luckily the cars are used to this and nobody really minds. It's the standard way of doing it here in Bogota. Beautiful, beautiful Bogota on a nice sunny day. But let's not get fooled by the beautiful sunshine. As my friend said, the climate in Bogota is very bipolar. It can be nice and sunny and warm one moment, and next moment it's super heavy rain. Like the other day when I just came home completely soaked wet. It's crazy to see those rains in Bogota because the streets just get flooded completely. And you're riding through these like lakes or rivers. Pretty crazy. Oh, looks like we should be turning left now. See, Montserrat. Super sweet curvy road, and in just a couple of minutes I'm gonna arrive to my favorite view in Bogota. Almost there, just a couple more turns. Right here. Look at this beauty. Alright, so we're going up into the mountains. That's Montserrat, the monastery up there. And we're just going to enjoy some curves. And I want to tell you the story of what Cherry and I have been up to the last 3 weeks. Yeah, because it's been 3 weeks already since I came to Bogota. And I thought like, yeah, just, a week or 10 days to prepare and get ready and I'm on the road. But no, 3 weeks later and I'm still in Bogota. So I arrived, I got my Cherry back, and I went to do some basic maintenance, I changed the oil, changed the brake fluid, checked the coolant, changed the brake pads, supposedly checked the bearings. Felt like I was ready to go. But there was one sound that was really annoying me. So I tightened all the screws, went for a ride, No, there was still a sound that it really didn't like. I kept looking for the reason, and I figured out that the kickstand, the extension of the kickstand, was loose as well. So I tightened that, went for another ride. Still there was this sound that was super annoying. I tightened the chain because I thought it was a little bit loose. It got slightly better, but still there was this annoying sound. I was running out of ideas of what it could be. So I decided to take Cherry to another mechanic and let him try to figure it out. And this time I got lucky. We inspected the chain, and you know, there is this guide, the rubber guide under the chain. So it has some kind of slight curve, and every time the chain touches that curve, it cuts tiny little bit of it. So with time, that guide gets thinner and thinner. And what's even worse, there is this bolt under the chain which keeps the chain guard in place. So my guide was completely gone, and even half of the bolt was gone already. And this was exactly the sound that I was hearing, the chain touching that bolt. So I found a new chain guide and replaced the bolt as well with a zip tie. So when the chain guide gets eaten next time, at least the bolt will not be suffering and the chain will not be in trouble. So I think we're good for another like 30,000 kilometers. But then what happened, this mechanic also checked the bearings once again, and my steering bearing was in a really bad condition. I got the new bearings, we got them replaced, and Cherry feels like a whole new motorcycle right now. I can really recommend these guys at Llantas El Mono. They really did a great job, and they're not taking it formally. They understand that I'm going for a long trip, and they take the responsibility to check everything super thoroughly to make sure I'm safe on this long road trip. So yeah, super recommended. I'm super happy. Now I can't hear any more weird sounds. The steering is super smooth. Look at this super beautiful road. Amazing. And right outside Bogota. Now I want to test my drone to make sure everything is working as expected. It's a DJI Mini 2. And I have just created this, what I think is a pretty cool holder for the controller. I'm not planning to steer the drone from this, but I think it's really cool that you have the opportunity to start and stop the drone without having to dig out the controller from the backpack or luggage. So let's connect the phone. Super curious to see how this is going to work. Bum bum. So this guy is ready. Here we go. Fly. I don't want the drone to fly or anything. I just want him to film. Alright, let's go. I think we can pretty much land the drone somewhere here. Uh-oh, I lost him. I should maybe go back and try to find the drone. That's an unexpected adventure that I did not really sign up for, but that's how adventures are. Don't go on the other side of the mountain if you don't want to lose the connection with the drone. Let's hope we can find him. Thank you, baby. The drone is back in the house. Right. And we're back on the road. Sweetness. So pretty. Oh, typical. Some kind of road construction. Buenas. ¿Cuándo se puede pasar? ¿Y cuál es la otra opción? No hay otras opciones. So there is some kind of road construction and I cannot pass until 1:30 and now it's 12:50, so I might wait 40 minutes. Gracias! We are good to go. Let's see how the road looks here. Ooh. Alrighty. Just like that. Whee! I wanted to try a little bit of off-road today as well. Nice for a test ride. Here we go. Off-road it is. This is pretty steep, as you can imagine. Whee! Sweetness! Yeah, and now we're back on pavement. That was it. And my favorite pine forest. I love this kind of roads. Pretty steep, with sweet curves and lots of pine trees. Gotta go pretty careful though, because you never know what's waiting for you around the corner. Might be another idiot like you who is just super happy about curvy roads and pine trees. Oh my god, amazingly beautiful. Look at this. Whee! I think I'm getting back into adventure mode right in here. I almost thought I wouldn't find any dirt today, but no, here we go. Tiny little bit of dirt and lots of beauty. Whee! Dear dog, what are you doing here? On the main road and entering Bogota. Bienvenido a Bogotá. Hello, Bogotá. I think we can conclude that both Cherry and I are further ready for the trip. Yay!